Hey, I'm Eric. I'm listening to 100 albums in 100 days. For all the details on what I'm doing and why, check out the video pinned to my profile. Today, I listened to the 1979 album Rise from Herb Alpert. This was my very first experience with Herb Alpert uh, in, in album form, I guess you should say. I should say. So the whole reason this album is on the list is a little backstory. Is I curate this huge playlist that we play during league nights for the curling club. And somehow his song Rise, I don't remember putting it on the playlist, but somehow his song Rise got added to the playlist. And it played one night. And one of the guys that was playing, that I was standing next to, we were playing on separate sheets, but we kept talking. He knew an inordinate amount of information about Herb Alpert. So we talked about him almost the entire game. And so when I built the list, that was a couple of months before I built the list. And when I built the list, I decided to put Herb Alpert on the list. This album, I had heard the song Rise because it's on the playlist. What I did not know about Herb Alpert, his catalog is just massive. I mean, I can't remember the number of albums the guy has. It's just his catalog is just I can't even. Massive doesn't even do it justice. He's got so many albums. And also, I did not know that he co-founded with a friend of his A&M Records. I did not know that. And sold it to, I don't remember who they sold it to, but he made, just an obscene amount of money off of that. But yeah, he founded A&M Records. This album was tremendous. I loved it. I had no expectations going in. I just knew that he played trumpet. And that's all I knew about him. I knew about Herb Alpert, the Tijuana Brass, but I didn't know any songs. I didn't know what they sounded like. That's all I knew. I had no expectations. And this album just floored me. It's so good. Besides Rise, there's a song called, the album opens with a song called 1980. And I love it. I love it. It sounds like it's almost like it was written for like some kind of event or sporting event. I need to look this up because now that I think about it, maybe it was for the Olympics. I need to look that up. That just clicked in my brain. Sorry. I don't, yeah, I'll look that up. And then there's another one called Street Life later on in the album that I really liked. And then the very last song on the album is a little disco-ish, but it was still really good. This album is what you would hear playing it's like soundtrack music. Like it's playing in the background of like a barbecue or a cookout or some kind of outdoor event. It's just playing in the background, but it's still, it's so good. So much so that I've done two things this afternoon. I went out to eBay and found it on vinyl and ordered it. So I'll have that in my hands in about a week, I think. And then I've spent the past, I don't know what, hour and a half just perusing through his catalog and finding other songs, just picking songs at random and listening to them to see if I like them. So I'll probably this evening, since I'm home alone, I'll probably be building a Herb Alpert playlist. Anyway, it's worth the listen. Trust me, it is definitely worth the listen. It's a great album. I never thought I would say that about a trumpet player. Well, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. I like Miles Davis and John Coltrane. So scratch that. But it's a great album. It's definitely worth your listen. If you do, let me know what you think.